In a world driven by change, digital transformation is no longer an exception. It is essential for one leading the way. Hello and welcome to this special conversation where we explore what it truly means to put the customers at heart of everything we do. Today, we're joined by someone who breathes and lives this philosophy, Babu Krishnasamy, CEO of KANINI. Hi Babu, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Over the years, KANINI's strong customer-first ethos and innovation-led approach have been key drivers for its growth. From real-world impact through digital solutions to building lasting partnerships across industries, your leadership has shaped a distinct identity in company in a competitive landscape. So we're excited to dive into this conversation and hear your insights on how to stay customer-centric, especially in a world where expectations are evolving and technology is moving faster than ever. Let's begin by stepping back and looking at the bigger picture. As the CEO of KANINI, what guiding philosophy shapes your long-term vision for the company?
Okay. Well, that's very simple. Add value to all stakeholders, right? Starting with customers, because without customers, we cannot add value to anybody else. So starting with customers, followed by employees, investors, partners, industry, and community. As long as we focus on adding value to them, being useful to them, adding measurable value to them, right? Everything else follows. As long as we do that right, then we stay relevant and we march forward. So that's always been a philosophy. I want to keep it simple. So that's going to be our philosophy going forward.
So how do KANINI's core principle tangibly shape the way you build trust and long-term value with your customers and employees?
Well, that's a good question. Our core principles that we try to follow here are intellect, energy, and integrity. We expect and demand those three core values from every one of our employees. We do believe strongly that without integrity, the other two are useless. So on top of it, if you truly care for your customers and employees and try to be useful and add value to them, it's quite natural that you come across trustworthy and you are going to gain their trust and create value in long term. That has been our approach and that will continue to be our approach.
In one of your past interviews, you said, "We celebrate when our customers smile." So how do you keep that human connection at the core of your customer strategy?
Oh, there is a straightforward answer, but then there is a deep answer to that, okay? Well, every smile has to be celebrated, right? It's a good thing. What I really meant there was, there used to be a slogan in the past. IBM used to advertise, "People don't get fired for hiring IBM." I really liked that commercial. So I tell myself, people should get promoted for hiring KANINI. We don't convert that into a commercial, but that's what I try to achieve and try to believe. What I meant in that interview was when customers are getting success because of hiring KANINI or because we are part of the reason why they're successful. So that's just my way of explaining that when they smile. They obviously, when they are successful, they're going to smile and we celebrate that. That's what I meant there.
And as we know, we are the brand ambassadors of happier way to work.
Exactly.
So we carry that to our customers
Absolutely.
as well.
Right. We promise our employees happier way to work because software services are not always a stress-free work. So we are always going to be under time pressure, cost pressure. And so we try to make that as fun and try to follow some best practices and processes and teach some techniques that make it easier, make it fun. So we try our best to do that, and I see a lot of happy employees when I walk in here. So
do you believe KANINI has been truly delivering value beyond just completing a project?
That is definitely the intention. And are we doing it 100% of the time? No. There are exceptions, but majority of times, I believe we are doing that. A lot of times, completing a project means delivering what they asked us to deliver, right? So we are contractually compliant, but that's not enough. We need to go beyond that and make sure that customers' needs are met. It's not enough to meet their wants. Sometimes their wants are different from their needs. So it's our responsibility as solution provider to ask the right questions at the right time and really understand their needs and give them some flexibility in getting what they want and need. And so, yeah, I believe we go beyond what is required of us in the contract. And I think we should continue to do so. And that is the essential ingredient in building a trusted partnership with customers. Absolutely, I believe we are doing that.
There's a lot of noise in the IT services space today. Many claim to lead digital transformation. What does that phase digital transformation actually mean to you at KANINI? And how do you ensure it's just not a buzzword?
Yeah, you're right. A lot of noise around it. Most of the people say that. So for me, it means improvement, basically, right? So I don't think a lot of enterprises these days are non-digital. Everybody is digital in some way. So it really depends on where they are currently and where they want to go, or what kind of business problems they're wanting to solve in near future, and how they want to leverage digital technologies to solve those problems. That will define what digital transformation that they have to go through in near future, right? And so it is different from a customer to customer, and we understand that. So we don't go with just one approach or one size fits all approach, right? So we need to truly understand the individual circumstances of every customer and where they are in that journey of digital transformation. Digital transformation is an ongoing process. It's never going to stop. So understanding where they are and where they want to go next defines what kind of digital transformation that we should offer to that a particular customer. And so at KANINI, we understand that, and we give a custom approach for it. So that's what we mean.
Let's talk about something very current, Gen AI. It's changing the way businesses think. So how do you strike the right balance between adopting cutting-edge tech like Gen AI and staying grounded in solving the real, often complex challenges your clients face?
I don't see that as mutually exclusive, right? Yeah, there are some hype around generative AI. I mean, there is always hype about any new technology that is coming, especially when it excites people, right? This is one of those lifetime, or it's very rare that we get to witness this type of leap in technology, and AI comes under that category. So a lot of people are excited about it, and so when they express that, they might come across as a little bit hyping that. There's nothing wrong with that. Striking a balance between that and solving complex problems, as I said, I don't see that as mutually exclusive. Generative AI and now we are talking about agentic AI. They're all really wonderful technologies that we should actually leverage in solving complex problems. Problems that were difficult to solve before, some of them are now easier to solve because of technologies like generative AI. So yeah, we are excited about that, and we are currently using those technologies, Gen AI, agentic AI, in solving some of our customer problems. So, and we see a lot of promise in that. Continue to support that, and KANINI is well equipped to support customers in that journey as well.
So, looking ahead, what new customer expectations or behavior do you foresee shaping the future of IT services? And how is KANINI preparing to stay ahead of those shifts?
I see the marketplace has been really disrupted by AI revolution. So customers' expectations and behavior changed because of that. Sometimes they are practical in their expectations. Sometimes they buy into hype and have misplaced expectations too. But it's quite normal with any shifts in technology. They're right in expecting solutions to be developed and delivered faster, better, and cheaper. Latest AI technologies enabling us to do so. And so we are adapting to that already, and we will continue to adapt more as more tools and updated technologies come into marketplace. Doing our work, such as software development, like how we used to do last year, is no longer an option. So we have to embrace new technologies and that give exponentially higher returns in terms of quality, cost, and time. And that's the right expectation from customers, and we are very well prepared to do so. How we are adapting to that as KANINI is that it all starts with awareness, number one, that we should not be complacent. We should always challenge ourselves to do better and different than last year or last month for that matter. Our employees are constantly being challenged by all of us, the leadership, and they're up to that challenge. And I see every week more and more of our employees are empowering themselves with the latest AI tools and technologies, and I call them AI-powered service providers. And we are shaping up to be pretty well positioned in that changed marketplace. I'm pretty happy about that and upbeat, and I think it is going to bring us more opportunities. And I believe that whenever something gets cheaper, affordable, and better, more of those things are going to be consumed. So we as a services company are only going to get benefited by these changes. So we are pretty upbeat about it.
Now let's distill all of that vision into one single thought. If you had to describe KANINI's philosophy in one sentence that the entire company could rally around, what would it be?
Just in one sentence? Customer success is KANINI's success. I think that is one sentence that everybody should remember. I think that should capture what I would like every one of us to follow.
And finally, to bring this full circle, what's the one thing you want every KANINI customer to feel or say after working with your team?
It's an easy one. I want every customer to feel that they found a trusted partner. So that's one thing that I want them to feel. If they don't feel that, then we did not do our job well.
Thank you so much, Babu, for dedicating your time and sharing your insights with us today. It's been truly inspiring to hear how KANINI's commitment to customer success is not just a business strategy, but a deeply held belief reflected in the long-term value that you create for your clients. So we are excited to see how KANINI continues to lead with purpose and makes even a greater impact in the years ahead. Thank you once again, and we look forward to more conversations like this.
Thank you.